This is so fucking confusing. Oh, hey Claire. Yeah, the fish you're getting are coming out of this tank. I'm actually taking them out today. Right now I'm hooking up. That's the you're getting fish out of this tank. You're getting this size. See? You see? Oh wow, he's already showing some color. You're getting out of this tank. 20 of them. See? He's turning a little blue. Ones like that. Alright. I'm glad to hear. I'll show you my pink salmons later, but funny because I have one pink salmon female right here. It's a young female. I'm going to experiment and I want to see what happens when a purple Moscow male impregnates a pink salmon female. I want to see what happens. But the rest of these are purple. I just have that pink salmon in here. But the pink salmon is in the living room. Well, there's someone in the living room right now, so that's why I can't show that tank right now. I mean, if you wanted to take a glimpse. But wow, didn't expect that. Nice to hear from you. That's crazy. I have a lot of work to do tonight. I'm just looking over this new system I got. Yeah. That's a light. That's how the colors are for this string. The males turn pink, the females stay like blonde, yellow. Sometimes you get some gray. I think you're the I don't know. My guess is you live on the west coast. I had a lot of people from the west coast buy my pink salmons. So I'm guessing you're from the west coast. Yeah. I really have to clean these tanks. I'm usually more outgoing on here. Oh, you're upstate New York? Damn, I've sold fish all over, man. I'm thinking you're in like Cali. God dang. I sell so many fish. I had no idea. You bought my guppies. Those pink salmon you got from me were they won me this award. This is the award I won. Aquashella, New Jersey. Yeah, hold on. I'll show you. For real? Wait, were you that guy that came up to me and you were like, "Oh, I follow you on YouTube"? Yeah, you got all my fish. Oh, you guys have to get my what do you call it? My plecos. I don't know why people say that the plecos they have no luck. I have so much luck with these. I'm like I have an endless supply. These breed very well for me. I breed plecos very well. Look at my plecos. I have them everywhere. I have hundreds of them. See this male here? He's the father to all of these fish. 20 of them are already sold. Really? That's very, very interesting. You were? I don't know. It was by me, I guess. Yeah, 20 of them are taken from you. It was a it was a big guy. Some big dude came. He was like, I follow you on YouTube, but I don't know, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah. Me too. You know, the best guppies are the fat females because if you buy a male guppy, right? Yeah, you know that he's the father. But pregnant female guppies, they give you more guppies, but you have to know who's the father. If you don't know who's the father and you buy a pregnant female guppy, what if the father was, you know, not the kind of fish you were looking for? You don't know who the father is. At least you know who the father is if you buy mines. He is the only father. Literally, there's no other males in his tank. Only him. And I've had her since they were little juveniles. Yeah. Down here, I have these are greens. Um, yeah. So the male that I have, the original male on my business card, he died. Female guppies live a long time compared to the males. This is one of my original females. She's my oldest female guppy in here. This is one of my oldest guppies. Um, yeah. And as per usual, I have snow play. These plecos breed like crazy. I've got them all over. But tonight I have to catch all of these guppies out of here. I think they're fed enough. I don't need to feed them again. Look at their bellies. They're definitely well fed. These females are huge, like the size of them. Look at them compared to my pinky. Yeah, I gotta clean this tank. Dude, I got 20 tanks. I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I hope I'll give you some of the males. Look, like him, he will look like the father. Look, he's starting to grow his gonopodium. I have so many more tanks. I gotta show you guys later, or probably another stream. Oh man, but I got a lot of work to do tonight. It's so much work. Yeah, everything. It's not always. Yeah, it's a lot of work. You know, look, I have to set up this tank. I have to take fish out of here. I have to take fish out of there. I have to take these out of here. I put this colony in here. This is my business card, by the way. These breed like crazy too. They're always pregnant. I put a few of my blue wags in here because I have big gobies with my blue wag platies, and I'm having a suspicion that the bumblebee gobies sometimes eat the really small platy fry. So I wanted to make sure I had several in here to maintain my colony of blue wags. Keep them in here safe. 7 that I know will make it alive. Have some males and females. They're in here temporarily. If you see a few platies, those are temporary. They're not gonna stay in here. But yeah, I've got some more guppies to show you later. More. There's, I'm just learning this. I have a 20 as well. I bought it in the electron. Yeah. That's crazy. Harden hose rigged up a PCP. Yeah, you know, I used to change all of my tanks manually by bucket, running back and forth before I use this. I mean, I didn't always have the luxury of hooking up a pipe. Like I just didn't. I didn't have one of these. So I used to just it was size running back and forth, filling up with buckets, and then manually, I had like a little pump like this, or I know it looks junky in here, but I have to clean it up. I got another pump right there. There's a bucket. I've got a lot of stuff. I got this new pump right here. It's a type of pump, and yeah, it's a lot. These are my purpose. Look at that legit. Now you're gonna see a purple Moscow. "45 minutes. I hope I can do water changes in 45 minutes. Oh yeah, if you want, you can also enter my, I'm having a Snow White Pleco contest. I don't know if you guys have your attention span, but free Snow White Pleco. All you gotta do is, one of my pinned posts on Instagram, comment, I wanna win. You can enter it with as many accounts as you want. Free Snow White Pleco I'm giving away. It'll be an adult. It won't be these size. It'll be a big one. And I'll just ship it. But yeah, because I need to grow my Instagram so I can go live on there. Because you need 1,000 followers on Instagram to go live, and I want to do live catches on Instagram. It's just Instagram is just convenient like that. Up. Yup. Now I gotta catch your fish. Execution. I know you're. I gotta catch your. Well, your name looks like Execution. That's what it reminds me of. Gotta catch guppies right now. Yeah, you need 1K followers on Instagram to go live. I need 1K followers. It's a lot. Trying to figure out how to set this up. I guess I can set this up like this. How about this is confusing as heck. I gotta get like a tripod. Cause this is gonna not work all the time. really need a tripod. I have to take every fish out of this tank. Having aquariums is like, sometimes it's like having a puzzle. Okay, you entered my contest. I'll check it after I get off live. Yeah, you got a lot. I gotta move all of this duckweed. See? It's a lot. Okay. Once I see it, I'll enter you in here for my Snow White Pleco. And like I said, you can enter as many times as you want with as many accounts. So if you have 5 accounts, you'll be entered in here 5 times. So that's how I do it. Pretty easy. Oh yeah, I think did this guy tell me he voted for me at Aqua Shop? Let me see. Did you say you voted for me? No, you didn't say that. You said you bought my fish. Oh yeah, you did vote for me. You voted for me. Oh shit. All right, yeah, you can make accounts as you want. Damn, that's crazy, man. This world is small. And I don't want to be popular. I like being a small, just private kind of private person. I don't need to be popular. I don't really care for that. Fish is peaceful. I need the chaos. Definitely need to get the weed out. It's driving me crazy. This is how I remove my duckweed. I use this. I'm gonna remove that duckweed before I even attempt to catch all of these guppies. So what I'm doing today, all fish are coming out, and I'm putting my platies in here. My red platy population needs to increase. These red platies are greedy and they eat their fry. Because I haven't been on top of them because they're all the way in the living room, and I can't stare at them and look at them. When I can look at the fish and feed them every 5 seconds, they never eat their fry. Never. That's how it is. If you feed these fish a lot, if you feed live bears a lot, they will not touch their fry. If you don't feed them enough, they're gonna eat their fry. That's how it goes. If you can constantly just give them small, not overfeed them, but you give them enough to feed their bellies every few hours. If they have that luxury, they won't touch their fry. Never. Time to go fishing. Yeah, before I go fishing though, I have to take out the I have to remove the duckweed. It shows you. Look how much I took out. That's one shot. That isn't even that much. I don't want to bore you guys. Look, I've been live streaming for 40 minutes. Jeez. 40 minutes, that's a long time. I'll stay on for like 20 minutes more. Because today, like, is really a maintenance day. I wasn't expecting people to come on my live. But you're not boring me. Oh, okay. You like watching my fish. Wait till you see the fish I have in the other room. I have 110 gallons. I have way more tanks than this. These are just my nursery tanks, my tanks that I keep close to me with like pregnant fish and stuff like that. But wait till you see, like, I got way more tanks. But I want to show off my tanks more tomorrow when I gotta clean them. So probably not getting much sleep tonight because I have to clean these tanks. Can't let them go, you know. So, oh my God, that's a lot of pearl weed. What is this? This is something interesting. Yeah, I can't wait to give you these guppies. What do you think? Do you think that's enough? Do you think I moved enough? Removed? Oh, oh shit. Oh fuck, look, there's a hole in there. I gotta fuck. You think that's enough duckweed I'm removed, or I need to remove more? I mean, I don't remove all of it, but look, I also don't want to sit here and be removing duckweed all night and finally catch the fish. I really need a tripod. I gotta buy a tripod. I can't take this. I seriously gotta buy a tripod. I need something that better focus on the fish. Exactly. It grows like wildfire. But you know what? You need to always have it. It prevents hair algae because sometimes hair algae grow. I swear, any tank where I got a lot of duckweed, if there, anytime you have a hair algae problem, you want to keep your lights on. Bunch of duckweed on there, chokes out your hair algae. Chokes it out. Chokes that hair algae out. I have a bucket right here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, hair algae and black bear algae are the two forms of algae I always try to be on the lookout for. Those are my worst enemy. Now the algae that grows on the glass, I don't mind that algae. That's always good food for the plecos. And they graze, so they need food. They need a constant source of the algae that grows on the sides. And I never wipe it off on the sides. I let it grow on the sides and the back. I like when it grows on the sides and the back. I only scrub the front, you know, to see the fish, but like on the sides and the back, I let it grow. I let the green hair algae grow on there. Removing these guppies. It's gonna take me a while to remove them. I'm just slowly taking some water out. Actually, yeah, I'll do that slow. I'm not gonna rush. Speaking of autos, those autos hide really well. I thought my autos died, but yesterday I made an Instagram story. My autos are alive. Apparently, they just were really hitting in the tanks. I've got a lot of fish. All of my, you know what's so funny? I never thought I'd be that guy with plant growth in every freaking tank I have. Plants, 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 plant growth, plant growth, plant growth, like crazy plant growth. All of my tanks. I never thought I'd be that guy. But what happens when you have so much plants, you forget you have certain fish sometimes. Or sometimes you think you don't have fry and you got them. They're just hidden. It happens to me quite a lot. Quite a lot. Um, Also with guppies, yeah, crazy. Also with guppies, they take they can take some time to develop their colors, and I tend to be a perfectionist, and sometimes I'll cull guppies that later turn out they were just ugly ducklings, and I culled them too fast. And then one time I gave a friend these guppies, pink salmons. I thought they were culls. Gave him top quality fish. The culls, and the fish ended up being some of the best guppies I had. But yeah, but I kind of always feel that way about when I sell guppies. I'm like, dang, I gave you my best one, and then it doesn't hurt because uh, I've got more, and then they get older, and then I find out, oh yeah, I still got nice ones, you know. But yeah. When I breed my guppies, I breed for color. I like uniform color. I don't really like too many spots. I don't like too many colors. I like a fish that's all one color. Like a fish. Yeah. I like a fish that's one color. Yep. See that? So let me show you before I end this live. I want to give you a brief tour of fish that I have in the living room. So give me 1 second. So these are the pink salmon guppies. The light is not on right now. But, let me show you. Oh my God! Look at that! Look at the colors! Look at that! Look at that pink! Come on! Look at that! Oh my God! Look at their colors! Look how bright and rich! Oh my gosh! Look at these males! Look at that! I think that's the one I took to Aquashella. Aquashella, and I brought him back. Look at that! That was one of the guys that helped me win. Now, I'm gonna show you my goodies. Got a whole colony of them. Very greedy fish, by the way. They eat a lot. Show you how big that tank is. You can see, massive. And these are one of the plecos I'm gonna give away. See this size? Pretty big pleco. Pretty big. These are some of the. These are coming out of here. I'm gonna put the guppies right here in the other tank. That's some of the larger plecos. More plecos. Pink salmons. like I said, I'm cleaning up and doing a lot of cleanup. Blue wags. All right, I'm gonna go on Instagram. I gotta finish cleaning these tanks. I've been on for about an hour, so I guess I'll catch you guys later. Can't stay on too much. I got a lot of work to do tonight. But I'll be on Instagram and I'll enter you in my contest. I'll be back later.